Hello everyone, we are so excited to tell you about our RV Winter Wonderland virtual RV show.
So here's the plan. We're actually going to have the RV show on display. It's going to be starting January 29th at noon, and we'll have all the trailers open, all the slides open, so you can check out any trailers that you're interested in.
That's right, we will have all the trailers available for you to see, and we'll even have the show display lit up because we are open until 7 p.m. on both Friday and Saturday night. We are also going to have some special prizes for our guests as well.
So how can we do this safely in the middle of COVID-19? The answer is by booking in your time slot. That's right, all you have to do is text us at 905-655-8613 and we will connect you with one of our RV advisors, and they will set up your time to come down and see all the amazing RVs in our RV Winter Wonderland.
So this is designed to serve you. Whether you just want to watch the show virtually, we will be airing it from Wednesday, January 27th until Friday, January 29th. Every day, and you can watch it virtually, or if you want to come out, you can call us or text us at 905-655-8613 and book your spot to come out to our outdoor RV display and see the trailers for yourself.
Whatever works best for you, we can't wait to see you either virtually or in person at our Campkin's Winter Wonderland
RV show. Hi everybody, welcome to the Winter Wonderland RV show. We are so excited to be here day one. And we are just going to walk through some great trailers today. We're going to have so much fun, and we're so glad that you have joined us. But I want to introduce you to some of the people that are going to help me today as we go through the RV Winter Wonderland RV show. So first of all, we have Peter. Peter is one of our RV advisors here at Campkin's. And Peter, I want you to tell us one thing that you absolutely love about wintertime.
Well, when I was a kid, I loved winter more than I do now. I was born and raised in Newfoundland. It's a long story. But one thing I did love was tobogganing. Tons of snow with my friends all the time. Absolutely spectacular. These days, I kind of like the look of winter more than I actually like winter.
I would really like to throw you down Toboggan Hill just to see what happens, Peter.
I was an expert.
Well, I bet you were.
Olympic quality.
That's, all right. Well, excellent. And we also have Chloe. So Chloe,
Hi.
Here we are. It is actually wintertime, right? There's snow there on the trailer and
This isn't
everything.
fake. This is real.
This is
This
the
is
real
real deal.
That's right. What do you love about winter, Chloe?
So I'm similar to Peter here. I enjoy to toboggan with my younger sisters. I actually have 4 younger sisters, so they love it, and that's what we usually do over the Christmas break. That's our favorite thing to do. So since we're talking about winter, we may as well start our winter RV show. So I'm going to start over here. I'm going to pass it over to Jamie, and he's going to introduce to us the 16 FQ Avenger.
Yes, so this is our very first trailer. We kind of go from small trailers to large trailers, and we're going to start today with the 16 FQ Avenger LT. This is a great little minivan towable trailer. When we say minivan towable, it means a vehicle that can tow around 3,500 pounds. So this trailer weighs 2,900 pounds, so the weight of the trailer, as well as your luggage, you can get it with a 3,500 pound tow vehicle, and this is why we call it a minivan towable trailer. It's a great floor plan for a couple, and it has a dinette which will go down to a bed too. We've got an electric awning on the outside with LED lights. We've got illuminated speakers on the outside. You've got a power port on the outside. You have solar prep on the outside if you want to plug in a solar panel for those days when you need that battery to be fresh. And we also have a spot here to tie the dog to as well. This is our leash tie here on the back, so it's got great features, and we've only seen the front of the trailer. But let's go inside and have a look. As soon as you walk into the trailer, you'll see the bed. What's great about this bed is that it's a walk-around bed. So making the bed is a lot easier because you can get out on both sides of the bed, and if you have to go out in the middle of the night, you don't roll over somebody else to get out of the trailer. As well, there's great storage cabinets up above the bed, which are deep, and they store lots of different things, and there's charge ports on both sides of the bed. So you can plug in your phones, you can plug in anything that needs power. You've got a window there for great ventilation, and then you see the kitchen area. In the kitchen, we've got some good countertop space. You've got some storage cabinets. You also have drawers, which in these little trailers is very rare. So you've got some drawers there, and that big black bar that you see there, that is the entertainment center. So you get great sound through that, and as well you can plug in different devices and things so that you can listen inside and outside of the trailer. And then at the back there is the fridge. So the refrigerator on this trailer is 11 cubic feet. It is 12 volts, so it works off the battery. So if you're going off grid, you do need to use a solar panel for sure, but it's got a nice big fridge. For a 16-foot trailer, you will see that this washroom has lots of space. You've got a nice large shower pen, which has a nice shower surround around it. And so you've got lots of room there, and then good storage on the other side of the washroom with the linen closet area and also the vanity, and then lots of room around the toilet. You got to remember, folks, this is only a 16-foot trailer, and it has all of this. Now you can see the cabinets above the dinette for great storage, and then here we've got the dinette area. So what's nice about this dinette is it is wider than some other brands. So you actually can put 4 adults around this dinette and they will fit, which is great. If you're wondering where the television goes, it would go just above that thermostat there. There's a spot there to plug in the TV. It has a 13.5 air conditioner on the roof, and it does come equipped with a skylight. So on a nice bright sunny day, it's nice and bright in here. So folks, this is the 2021 Avenger 16 FQ, and you know, it's a great trailer if you have a smaller vehicle to be able to tow, to get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Chloe, why don't you take it from here?
Wow, Jamie, what a great option for couples. Now let's move on to the 17 FQS, and Peter will explain what the benefits of that trailer is.
Well, this is a great trailer, 17 feet of living space, indoor outdoor speakers, electric awning, LED lights. This is only 3,500 pounds, so if you have a Passport, a SUV like that, you can tow this without a problem. When we go inside, you're going to notice that there is a queen bed right in the front, and there is storage under the bed, just in case you're wondering. With the slide, it really does open up this trailer a lot. It gives a lot more space inside the trailer. So the dinette does turn down into a bed like they all do. There is space in under here. So extra storage space for all the bulky things that maybe you don't use every single day, but at least you have a spot for them. The entertainment center goes right here. You can plug in your phones here and also the electrical outlet. So lots and lots of space for you. Even have space down here so that you can stick whatever you need and put it away once again out of sight, which is always very, very nice. When we take a look at the bathroom, you're going to see that there is lots of space in the washroom for towels and extra things that you put back here. Once again, there's always space for all the things that you need. Smaller trailers, sometimes you kind of look and go, where am I going to put all this stuff? But there's lots of space to put these things in the Avenger. Has a surround shower. And as I've said before, every trailer has its own personality. And as Jamie mentioned, with these fridges, they are big. Lots of space. Lots of space for all the food. It's always nice not to have to be going to the grocery store every other day because you have so much space. You can take all the things out of your fridge at home and put it in your fridge in the trailer. Storage space above the sink. We do have a microwave. We do have a 2-burner stove. We do have a sink. Drawers here. Utensils and extra things can go there. Space and under, and once again, the sound bar. I mean, they don't scrimp on things. This is the same sound bar that goes in their fifth-wheel trailers, and the skylight always brings in a little extra light, and that's always nice in the trailer. When you open up the windows in here, you're going to get lots and lots of airflow. There is a nice big window over the dinette. This is a great little trailer. Once again, about 4,000 pounds, and it's wonderful. This is the 17 FQS Avenger trailer available at Campkin's. And now back to Chloe.
Throughout our virtual show, we're going to show you a couple tips and tricks to help you out while you're camping. The next trick is going to be on electricals. So Jamie's going to go through all the different adapters, extension cords, anything you'll need while you're camping. So take it away, Jamie.
Hi everybody, Jamie from Campkin. So I just want to give you a quick tip about some of the electrical things you're going to run into in campgrounds. So every trailer comes with a 25-foot power cable. This particular one has a marine attachment so the cable doesn't pull out of the side of the trailer. Some of them you open the door and you pull the cable out. This one here attaches, you put it on here and you screw it on. And that's the way a lot of the trailers are now. And this cable is 25 feet. What you're going to find is in our provincial parks, because they don't want to tear up the wilderness to put in power lines, they generally will run power line that will feed both sides of the campsite, which means that often the power box is way more than 25 feet away. And so you want to make sure that you're grabbing yourself an extension cord, something like this. This is a 50-foot extension cord. You add it to your 25-foot that comes with the trailer, and this will often make it to the power box. If you do look at the advertisement for the campsite that you're looking at, often they will tell you how many feet away the power box is from the campsite, so that you have an idea of how much cable you actually need to run to the trailer. But you've got to make sure that you get a long power cable so that you can get to the box, especially if you're going to provincial parks. The other thing that I would recommend is if you're going to private parks, is make sure you get yourself a surge protector. Something like this. This is a 30 amp surge protector right here, and we do have these on for great parts deals, which you'll see right after this segment. But what's great about the surge protector is some campgrounds have different kinds of power. Sometimes there are power surges and things like that, which can damage the electronics in your RV. So for a very, very small price, you get some really great insurance by having this surge protector, so that if there is a power surge or a blip or anything like that, this will go off first, and the trailer electronics and the power will be fine. So again, I would suggest getting an extension cord. Make sure that you have the surge protector, and always check and see how far away the power box is from your trailer. Thank you so much for joining us at the RV Show. I just want to take a moment to talk about some of the advantages of purchasing from Campkin's RV. First of all, Campkin's RV has over 47 years experience in the RV industry, and we are a full-service RV dealership. As well, we're a part of the RV Care Network. This is a network of over 70 dealers across Canada that provide emergency service when you're on the road should you require that, and also some other great advantages to that as well. When you purchase a trailer from us, you do get a membership to the Explorer RV Club, and we include tire and rim insurance so that if you have a blowout on the road, you're taken care of. Also, with every trailer, you do get a security tracker, so you always know where your trailer is, and there's extra insurance should somebody steal your trailer, so you can replace it. There's a whole lot more as well available in a Campkin's purchase, but we want to make sure that your purchase experience and your experience after that is great when you work with Campkin's RV, because our whole goal is to help you make your RV dreams come true.
If you purchase an RV from Campkin's between January 27th to February 13th, your name will be entered to win $2,500 off your new RV. An exclusive grand prize from Campkin's RV Center. Now that's exciting.
So we're back with Peter here. We're in front of the Wolf Pup 16FQ, but this one is the Black Label edition. So what makes the Black Label special, Peter?
So, Chloe, there's two types of trailers. There's the regular aluminum version, and then there's the Black Label version. And if you think of the Black Label version, you're thinking of trailer a little bit on steroids, okay? There's lots of things that they added to add to the personality of this trailer. First of all, as you can see, it is fiberglass. You'll also see these windows. They're absolutely beautiful. They are frameless tinted windows, and this window's on the campsite, so when you're sitting inside, you can see out. It's absolutely gorgeous. And they did add a nice little fridge here for you. So great fridge for the kids to get their juice boxes and their waters, or some people call this Dad's medicine cabinet, depending on how things are going that day. Electric awning with LED lights. Not going to attract the bugs at night. Now, there's something wonderful that this Cherokee brand does, and what they do is they add a carry rack for you on the back. So this rack, you just put it down, and then you can add maybe 200 pounds. So for those things that might be a little bit awkward, you might be able to put some extra totes on the back. You might be able to put the bikes on the back if you can put them down properly. And this bumper is made to carry this.
Okay.
A lot of times with brands, if you put something extra on the bumper, that's going to void the warranty. But they've made it especially for this so that you can carry extra weight, which is very nice when it comes to the Cherokee brand.
Yeah, that's awesome storage.
When we look at the outside of trailer also, what you're looking at is the fact that this has a juice pack. So it does have a solar panel up on top, which charges your battery on a regular basis. Now, what you're going to notice too, because this is a Black Label, it is magnetic. You don't have to haps it on at all. Lots of space underneath the bed, and lots of space for the pass-through right there. Another thing, because this is a Black Label, you're going to see that there's a power tongue jack here. Just makes life a little bit easier when you put it up and down, and a hard shell case when it comes to the propane tank. All our tanks are always going to be full, coming with a deep cell battery. So this is some of the extras on the outside that you see for the Black Label Wolf Pup.
So Peter, I noticed that these steps are a little bit different. Can you show me what's so special about them?
Sure. Well, Chloe, one thing is that these are adjustable. So that's a great thing about them. They're also very good when it comes to the fact that if it's wet, there's still grip. And if you want to do a demonstration for us, why don't you just pull them up and kind of push them in? Because what you'll see is they adjust right into the trailer. So therefore, they're not hanging out with all the elements all the time. It really does make it a great step for this trailer. And with the grab rail, it's also good when you have something heavy or maybe you have someone that has mobility issues to get in and out of the trailer. So for a safety issue, these are wonderful.
Yeah, and they're really easy to operate.
Yeah, they sure are. Now, Chloe, when we go inside, first thing you're going to see is the fact that this is a walk-around bed, which does make it a lot easier when it comes to just getting in and out and things like that. But there's something very special about this bed.
So what's so special about
Well,
it?
we're going to show you. We're going to count down. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
Wow, that's awesome. It's not often do you see a couch in a trailer this size. It's nice to have the extra seating.
It really does make a difference, Chloe. So if you do have guests, there's an extra place for them to sit. Also, when you sit here, it's directly across from where the television would be. And now let's take a look at the counter area for the kitchen. It's very, very well laid out.
I noticed that the countertop is a little bit more durable than I normally see.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This is a solid surface countertop, and we like it because it's going to last for a very, very long time. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is we have a nice sink cover here. And because this is Black Label, we do have a very deep stainless steel sink, so you can get everything down in there and move it around to be able to wash it very conveniently. You'll also notice that we have a 2-burner stove here. And one thing that they've done is that they have a cover on the stove, and you can use this for prep time and prep space if you like. And then you just pop this up, use the stove, and then pop it back down. So that's another feature we really, really like about this trailer.
Something that I've never seen before. What is this? It has a little paw print on it there.
Yeah, very good question. They're responding to the fact that COVID is still an issue. So there's a pump here for sanitizer. So when the kids come in, if you have guests, or if you do have, you can use it for yourself. You can just pop that in and then use the sanitizer on your hands. Up here, you're going to see that we have solid wood doors here. That's another advantage of the Black Label addition. There's lots of space inside here. You have your microwave, you have your range here for your fan. And then we have a nice, very, very big fridge. Less trips to the grocery store, the better. And you can see how deep that is. Very, very big.
Very spacious.
Yeah, very spacious. As we move on to the washroom, you are going to see a beautiful shower in there, surround shower. I'm not the tallest person, but it is pretty good height-wise in here, that's for sure. As we pull along, you'll also see that there's a beautiful cabinet there. There's space underneath the vanity, a nice size medicine cabinet, nice size sink in there, everything that you need. There is enough space that you can change in there also, so that's a nice benefit because it is the whole width of the back of the trailer. So that does make a difference to the size.
For sure.
Once again, there's lots of cabinet space in here. As you take a look, this is very deep, and you're going to put things in here. There's a lip, and things are not going to move around too much, which is really, really nice. And here's the command center. So you have your lights, you have the awning, you have everything that you need here in one spot. It has all the different tanks and the levels that you have. You have the radio, AM, FM, Bluetooth. Like I said, this does have indoor-outdoor speakers. Every time in every trailer, this is going to go down to a bed. Let me give you one tip. You always want to travel with the table in the sleeping position because that just makes sure that things don't slide around too much, and it's a safety issue for making sure everything's okay in here.
Does the dinette offer any extra or additional storage?
Yeah, so there's always storage just right in underneath the seats. Air conditioning, heating, everything that you need. And one thing that they added, Chloe, this year is they even added, for better sound, they added a subwoofer. So I came in here and went, well, that wasn't here last time around. So they're always thinking of the convenience for the customer and adding those little touches, which makes this a very, very popular brand for us. And once again, this is the Black Label edition. This is an absolutely gorgeous trailer, and they are very, very, very popular for us.
Yeah, it's a really great trailer. My favorite part actually is probably this large window. It's offering a lot of light to come inside the trailer, and then it also makes this small trailer feel bigger.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because this is a big window. When you pop open a window, you're going to get lots of airflow going on in here, so you don't really have to worry about the air conditioner half the time. And also one other thing that you're going to notice throughout the trailer, there's lots of different plugs, especially for plugging in your phone, because we know how important it is to stay connected even when you're camping and you should be outside.
Next, we'll be moving on to a commercial of the RV Care app. It's a network of dealers, offers service on the road, and a lot of other great benefits. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Chloe. Well, we have another great trailer for our virtual RV show, and this trailer is pretty special.
Which trailer is this one here?
So this is an Apex Nano. It's one of the larger of the Apex Nanos, and this one's called a 213. So it's around 21 feet inside and around 25 feet outside, but yet still under 4,000 pounds, so you can tow it with almost anything.
Wow.
It's a really great trailer. Why don't we start by looking at the front?
Sure.
Okay. So here at the front of the trailer, we've got dual propane tanks, and it's got a great big window.
How'd they get such a big window in such a small trailer?
So the way that they get the window to work in these trailers is they have a molded fiberglass front cap. If you don't have that, then the window always doesn't fit as well. You can see it's rounded and it's tempered glass like in your car. So if a rock hits it or something like that, it won't break, which is great. But because of this molded fiberglass front cap, it's very, very strong. And that way we don't have any issues with aerodynamics and all those kind of things. It's really, really great for traveling. Just kind of makes your trailer a little bit nicer looking as well.
Right.
And then we can see here we have a large awning with the LED lights, which are really, really bright. You've got exterior speakers. This one has dual axle, which means it has 4 wheels rather than 2. And so that makes it nice and smooth for towing. And then you have those great solid surface steps to get in there. So one of the great things about this trailer is because it's fiberglass, it's very, very easy to keep clean. And as well, it's a stronger wall when you're going down the road.
What does this sticker here mean? Asdel?
Asdel composite. So this is something that's unique to a lot of the Coachman products. And so the way they make the wall in a fiberglass trailer is they have a layer of fiberglass, then they have something behind it that makes that fiberglass hard, and then some styrofoam, and then an interior wall. Well, most trailers use Luan wood, which is like wood paneling, and they use that in that behind the fiberglass to make it hard. The issue is that wood is a natural product, and if wood gets wet, it can rot, and it can create bubbles. I don't know if you've seen on older trailers, but they have bubbles on the outside. That's called delamination. With the Asdel product that this trailer is made of, if a seal does get compromised and water gets in behind the fiberglass, that plastic composite will not rot. It also is one of the reasons why a trailer that is 25 feet long is only 3,978 pounds.
So
that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
But that's just the beginning. You should see inside the trailer, and you should see all the great features that are in there. So inside the 213 Apex Nano, you can see that we've got tons of countertop space, undermount sink, glass top stove. It's just great.
I noticed that these countertops are seamless. Why is that important?
The reason why seamless countertops is important is, number one, everybody likes the look because it looks like solid surface, but it's not. It's a seamless wrapped countertop. But they used to have like moldings on the side. And the problem is with a trailer, you don't have tons of countertop space, no matter, even if you have what they call a lot in a trailer. It's not like a house. So if water kind of goes down the countertop, gets caught in that seam, it makes it bubble, makes it swell. With the seamless countertops, you don't have that issue. What's nice too is you got a little spot here where you can hide the stuff that you don't want anybody else to find. You've got a spot here for the TV, and then all of your stereo and everything is all in one spot. The reason why they put glass tops in trailers is because it does give you extra countertop space when you're not using it and kind of hides the stove and gets it out of the way. And then again, same with the undermount sink, same idea. You've got tons of countertop space. Again, 21-foot trailer inside, and you've got all this great stuff. Besides that, you have the fridge. In the Apex product, it is a gas electric fridge. So if you're off-grid, the fridge will work on propane as well. And then come on, check out the bedroom in here. So in the bedroom, you've got lots of countertop or lots of cabinet space around the bed. You've got storage underneath the bed as well. So you got tons of storage, and you got room to walk all around the bed.
Yeah, the bedroom looks very big, especially with that window. It makes it seem really large in here.
That's one of the great things. In the 2021 models, they've gone with a really large window in the bedroom. And so although this is a smaller trailer, it feels really large because of that big rounded window in the front. Just outside of the bedroom, we have the washroom area. And in the washroom, you've got a good-sized vanity. You've got a good medicine cabinet. You've got a place to hang your towels. Lots of room around the toilet, and a good shower as well. So everything's in a nice convenient space in the washroom, and it does have propane hot water, and it also has electric hot water as well. But my favorite part about this trailer is the living area. Chloe, I'm going to tell you a small fact about this trailer. You ready?
All right.
Okay, so the small fact about this trailer is that the Apex 213 is actually the smallest trailer we sell at Campkins that has a dedicated couch and a dinette. Often people think that they have to get a really large trailer to get a dinette and a couch, but in this one, you get it all in 21 feet.
That's awesome. My favorite part of this trailer would probably be the rounded roof. It makes it seem like it's way bigger in here, especially this living area. There's a ton of space in here.
Yeah, so in the Apex, the way that they do the roof, they actually do make them rounded so that there's more height in the middle, and then it's a little bit lower on the sides, so it still maintains a light weight, but you get more space inside the trailer. So this is a really popular trailer for couples that want to travel. They want to go to BC. They want to see all over the place. And what's great about the Apex 213 is that you can do this and you don't have to have a really, really large vehicle, and you're going to get into most of the camping sites you want as well. So why don't you come on out and see us. Here we are at the Virtual RV Show. This is a 2021 Apex Nano 213 RDS. And it's available here at Campkins. So check out, it's a great price, and we hope to see you soon.
So for this giveaway, we have the Kuma double chair. Imagine just sitting with one of your loved ones by the fire, creating some camping memories. So the winner of this giveaway is...
Again here live from Coachman RV. Thank you so much for joining us for the Campkins Virtual RV Show. My job today is to explain to you one of the coolest brands in the RV marketplace, Northern Spirit Ultralight. Northern Spirit is exclusive to the RV Care Service Network and is available now at Campkins RV. Northern Spirit is special because we include small features to make the trip go easier, and our build is so strong. One of the things we're doing to make our build so strong is including Asdel insulation. Now, Asdel insulation is not something that you can see, but I'll tell you, it's something that you're going to want to have. It's completely waterproof. It's going to completely eliminate our risk for delamination and bubbling in our sidewalls, and it's going to really sound deaden, which is amazing when you're wanting to sleep in on those awesome Sundays. We're also including a lot of smaller features, things to help, with your setup process, like our 3/4-inch jack bit for your stabilizer jacks. We also include things like fishing pole storage, wireless phone charger, and all sorts of pet-friendly features. But the main feature that has really showcased our brand and really put it on the map is something that's exclusive to Northern Spirit, and it's included in all of our bedrooms. Now, this feature is going to really maximize how you're going to be storage and planning on these trips, and that is the all-new Max Bed Storage. Up front here, our queen beds are now lifting up to reveal an entire master bedroom set. We've got a bench to sit down to change shoes and socks. Even a laundry center for dirty clothes so they're not flying all over the floor. It's really nice to be able to keep your trailer clean and nice on these longer trips and still have tons of storage, plenty of room for everything you're going to want to bring. Now, the 2963 and all of our floor plans are available now at Campkins RV. Thank you so much for being a part of this today. Let's kick it back over to Campkins RV for the rest of the Virtual RV Show.
All right, so now we are standing in front of a brand new model. It's actually the very first time at Campkins that we've had this model, and this is the Northern Spirit 1840 RVX.
So what makes the Northern Spirit special?
So the Northern Spirit is an interesting brand because this brand is actually exclusive to RV Care dealers. We had that commercial earlier about the RV Care app, and RV Care is a network of dealers throughout Canada that service each other when we're on the road if you have an emergency service, and just they're dealers that really do take the RV world seriously, have great service, and the Northern Spirit brand is actually only sold at RV Care dealers, which makes it great. So let's have a look at this trailer. This is an 18-foot trailer, around 24 feet overall. It weighs around 4,000 pounds, 8 feet wide, and as you can see here on the front, you've got a power tongue jack. It comes with dual propane bottles on it. It also has a great front window, which is great, and makes the trailer feel a lot bigger when you're inside. You can see here you've got some great storage here in the front, so you can put all of your stuff underneath there when you go camping.
I noticed there's a couple of different features in this storage spot here. So looks like there's a light, but I'm not sure what this is. Could you explain what this is here?
So this actually comes with it. It's something very, very simple, but if you put one of these on your drill, it'll actually go on your jacks, and then you can put your jacks up and down. So it makes it so that you just have something just to make camping a little bit easier. Camping simplified, as they like to say.
That's awesome.
And what's cool too with the light is they're motion sensors. So they come on and off based on motion, which is really cool. You've got a nice big electric awning with LED lights. And then of course the solid steps, which is kind of becoming standard now, but they still really work really, really well. Let's go inside the trailer and have a look. So we're going to start our tour inside with the kitchen area. So in the kitchen here, you can see we've got some good countertop space. You've got your glass top stove, your seamless countertop, drawers, which is really, really important because a lot of smaller trailers don't have drawers. You got cabinets underneath the stove and all the way around. And then you've got this stainless steel sink undermounted with these sink covers.
Sink covers are great, but I never know where to put them. So where should I put them?
Ha! Camping simplified. So usually it doesn't come with this little sticker right here, but you can actually stick the sink covers up here when you're traveling, and also when you don't want them around and they're not in the way.
That's awesome. It's very convenient.
These guys think of everything, I tell you. So you've got lots of countertop space for making food. You've got lots of storage for your dishes and your food. You've got plugs, but where do you put your cell phone? I mean, you got to put it down sometime. Well, actually, in here, you can't really see it because it's attached to the bottom. But if you feel up there, there's actually a wireless charger where you can put your phone on there and it'll charge your device by just sitting it on there. You've got windows on both sides of the bed in the bedroom. You've got lots of storage around the bed, which is great. And then look at the size of that window. So just think about it. You're actually out camping. You're lying down. It's nighttime. You're looking at the stars out through the window above your head. Just a great place to be camping. Lots of fun. And with windows on both sides of the beds that do open, if you go camping somewhere where you can't turn the air on because you don't have electricity, well, you've got a great cross breeze. And then you've got this great bed as well.
What's different about this bed here? It looks a little bit different than
So
usual.
this, hello everybody, this is the coolest feature about this little 18-foot trailer. You have a full-on bedroom set inside your bedroom.
Wow, that's awesome.
Isn't that great? So here you've got storage cabinets for all your shoes and everything. You've got a place to put your dirty laundry. You've got a little tool holding area there. And then you've got these drawers for all of your clothes. Yeah, it's cold, so they're going to be stiff. But you've got, and they're all on roller glides. So you actually can put all of your bedroom stuff and store it underneath the bed. So it turns an 18-foot trailer into having the storage of a like 22, 23-foot trailer.
That's amazing.
And then when you're done with it, it's gone, and that's it.
Very easy.
All right, and what's great too is that you've got this little couch, right? So if you do eat inside, which, you know, I've camped a lot, and I don't eat inside that much.
Yeah.
But if you do want to eat inside, it's raining or whatever, you've got this little table here, and then if you don't, you can actually get rid of the table, and then you've got a nice, comfortable couch, which will go flat into a bed as well to be able to lie on. Now, beside that, you've got the washroom. So we're going to take a look here inside. You can see you have a glass shower surround. A lot of trailers just use curtains. These guys do have a glass one all the way around there. And then you've got a good linen closet. And you've also got a great spot for the sink vanity, so you actually have storage inside an 18-foot trailer inside the washroom. And then at the back door, you've got your fridge, which is gas electric, so if you want to go off grid, it'll work off propane, with another pantry beside it. So this is a great little trailer. 18 feet, tons of storage, tons of amenities in a little small trailer. This is the 2021 Northern Spirit 1840 RBX, available now at Campkin's, on for a great price, as you can see below. And if you want something a little bit bigger, Chloe, why don't you go over and see Peter, and let's look at the 21-foot of Northern Spirit.
All right, I'm excited. So I was just in the 1840 Northern Spirit with Jamie, but now we're going to be moving on to the 2145 with Peter here, and he's going to explain some of the differences between the two.
Well, this is a beautiful trailer, 21 feet of living space. When we start up front, you're going to see that we have dual propane tanks and nice hard case shell. We do have a light here, so at night when you are backing up your trailer, either you're hooking up or unhooking the trailer, you can always see what you're doing, so that's a very nice convenience. Nice big front window. And for this one too, what you see is the spare is up here in the front underneath the propane tanks and the battery.
So what's the benefit of having the spare tire in the front of the trailer?
Well, one of the benefits is the fact that there is the weight in the front and not on the back bumper.
It's awesome.
Now, as we move along, you'll see that we have a regular pass-through, and these are magnetic, so if you only have one hand, you can always pop it up and let it go without having to latch it, which is a nice little feature. LED lights with electric awning, indoor-outdoor speakers, tandem wheels, which certainly does make it a lot better when you're traveling, just a little bit nicer when it comes to pulling the trailer itself.
I also noticed that this one has an outdoor kitchen. That's a great aspect to have.
Yeah, nice outdoor kitchen with a fridge. You think about in the morning as the sun's coming up and you're putting on your bacon and eggs, it's waffling through the whole campground, and put on your coffee, start your day. Very, very nice.
Awesome.
Now, what you're going to see too is we have very nice solid steps. Great for safety, nice big grab rail. So if you do have something in your hands and you're moving up the steps, you can do that with a lot of safety.
And this one also has the Asdel sticker there as well.
Yeah, so all Northern Spirits are made out of Asdel. Asdel is a fiberglass composite that is lighter than wood, about half the weight of wood. And also it is really good when it comes to insulation value.
Awesome.
So we really do like the Asdel when it comes to trailers, that's for sure. When we take a look inside, there's a lot of beautiful features in here. One is the interior is very, very nice and light. Now, when we move to the kitchen, you're going to see a nice, solid countertop. Once again, we do have the extra sink covers, and you just take them out and pop them right here.
Love that feature.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, and lots of cupboard space, obviously. We do have a 3-burner barbecue, or stove, I should say. You just pop this up. There you go, do all your cooking, and then when you bring this down, it certainly adds to the surface space when it comes to more space to prepare for your food. Got an oven, microwave here, and like I said, lots of extra space here for all those things that you need to take with you when you're camping.
And so many drawers. They're not often that you see this many drawers. It's
Oh
such a
yeah.
size.
There's lots of space in this trailer. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome.
Move along to the fridge. Gas electric fridge.
So what's the benefit to having the gas electric fridge?
Well, it doesn't drain on your battery so much. And also when you're off grid, it certainly is a lot easier because you do have the propane with you. Yeah, that's for sure. When we take a look in the washroom, you'll see that the beauty of the trailer just kind of continues right through to the washroom. So there is a lot of cupboard space here. Lots of spaces for your towels and your toiletries and everything that you need. Space above, space in the medicine cabinet, space below the sink. I mean, there's space everywhere. Nice shower with a glass door. Lots of space in there. There's a powered fan to get rid of the moisture when it's in here. So there's a lot of beautiful features in this trailer. Now, one of the nicest things is this is a gigantic slide. This is very, very comfortable. It does go down into a bed, so there's lots of space for an adult to sleep.
Yeah.
And also space all in under here. So there's lots of space here. Goes right back so you can put totes and things like that in here, and you don't have to worry about them at all.
Awesome. That's a huge dinette. Lots of space.
Yeah, U-dinettes certainly make it a lot bigger, and you'll see there's lots of window space here, right? So when you open up these windows in the summertime, you're going to get lots of great airflow. The entertainment center's over here with your television. Once again, there's space everywhere. Lots of space up here and space below. This is your command center when it comes to AM, FM radio and Bluetooth and all those things that you need. And once again, it is indoor, outdoor speakers.
Oh, and they do include the wireless charging here that we saw in the previous trailer.
Yeah, exactly. You just stick your phone right there and charge it while you're sleeping.
Awesome.
You'll even see there's more cupboard space here. Everywhere they could put cupboard space, they do put cupboard space, that's for sure. And I really do like the light interior here. Even things like this. Look, when you walk in the door, you hang your coats right here. Now, the bedroom has a walk-around queen bed, space all across the top. You have a nice wardrobe here to hang your clothes and put your clothes in. Windows, and the front window, Chloe, really does give you a lot more light, which is very, very nice.
I also noticed with this one, it has the same bed from the previous one.
One nice thing I like about this is you can actually sit here and put on your shoes.
Oh, that's a nice
They give you a laundry basket. There is the motion sensor light and the motion sensor light on your side also. Now, you notice one thing they did. On this side, they have space in under, so you can put extra things.
Yeah.
And then on this side, you can plug your phone in, and there's electrical unit there. So they've really thought through this trailer when it comes to the consumer and the camper.
Yeah.
They call it Camping Simplified, and they certainly do make it very, very nice for everybody. So this is the Northern Spirit 2145 RBX, on for a great price, $905-655-8613, $905-655-8613. Call or text, and we would love to show you this trailer.
So we've been having a lot of fun here at the virtual RV show. Now we're going to move on to a product giveaway.
Have you ever been really excited and ready to barbecue with your family, and then you realize it's still in the box and you got to put it together? Well, that fun is waiting for you for whoever wins this brand new Travel Q Pro Napoleon Barbecue. So congratulations to Thank you so much for joining us at the RV show. I just want to take a moment to talk about some of the advantages of purchasing from Campkin's RV. First of all, Campkin's RV has over 47 years experience in the RV industry, and we are a full-service RV dealership. As well, we're a part of the RV Care Network. This is a network of over 70 dealers across Canada that provide emergency service when you're on the road should you require that, and also some other great advantages to that as well. When you purchase a trailer from us, you do get a membership to the Explorer RV Club, and we include tire and rim insurance so that if you have a blowout on the road, you're taken care of. Also, with every trailer, you do get a security tracker, so you always know where your trailer is, and there's extra insurance should somebody steal your trailer so you can replace it. There's a whole lot more as well available in a Campkin's purchase, but we want to make sure that your purchase experience and your experience after that is great when you work with Campkin's RV, because our whole goal is to help you make your RV dreams come true.
If you purchase an RV from Campkins between January 27th to February 13th, your name will be entered to win $2,500 off your new RV. An exclusive grand prize from Campkins RV Center. Now that's exciting.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a great trailer, 24 feet, and you get lots of living space in there. It's a great value and a great price. And we have some available for you at Campkin's. This is the 2021 Avenger 24 RLS, and it's a rear living trailer, 24 feet, it's around 27 feet overall, and lightweight and easy to tow. So let's have a look on the outside. It's an aluminum sided trailer. It has a large LED awning on the outside. So LED is the lights, and then it's electric. So it goes over the door, and it goes over this great little outdoor fridge. So if you want to grab a drink, or you want to just get some quick cold cuts, you can do it right outside. You don't have to go inside the trailer into the fridge. And if you have frozen dog treats, you can give them to the dog, which is tied right here. Works out really, really well. Anyway, what's great about this trailer is actually really inside the living space is incredible. So let's go inside and have a look. As you can see, as soon as we walk into the trailer, we have a nice large U-shaped dinette. What's great about the U-shaped dinette is it has more seating than a traditional dinette. So you can actually put 6 adults around this dinette, and if you turn the light on, you can see it even better. So here we go. You can turn it into a great bed, and it's got windows all the way around it. You got to remember, this is only a 24-foot trailer, and you get this great dinette, which turns into a bed if you do have a guest. Then when you go to the back of the trailer, you will see that you have a couch. So not very often in a 24-foot trailer do you get a couch and a dinette, but in this one you do. It's got charging ports on the side of the couch with USB chargers. It will go flat if you do want to turn it into a bed for a little one. And then as well, it's got storage, tons and tons of storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cabinet doors in the storage around the kitchen area. Countertop space for days. And so this is a great spot here to put your toaster or your coffee maker and leave them plugged in. You've got lots of countertop space there. Then you've got this farmhouse stainless steel sink. Comes with this magnetic grate. And what's great about this is this thing is one of the neatest things that Avengers come up with. You've got yourself a dish rack. So you're washing your dishes, you want a place to put them, you can use that as a dish rack. You've got a hot plate you want to take off the stove. You stick it on here and you've got a place to put it. Well, you can also use it to strain things, and it works really, really well. You've got your faucet here. You've got a nice window so you can be out looking at the people playing in the campground while you're doing your dishes. You've got your glass top stove, which is a 3-burner. So we'll just take a look here and see. It's got a nice iron grate on it there, and then of course a nice large oven. Everything's vented outside, and then you've got your microwave up on top. One of the things you'll notice in our RV show is we've got a lot of condensation on our stuff because it's cold outside, and when we bring them inside, we warm up pretty quick. So it's pretty neat to see. Now check out the size of this fridge. You've got an 11 cubic foot fridge, which works off 12-volt battery. So it'll work off the battery if you're camping. If you're going to be doing a couple days, you want to get solar to make sure you subsidize that. And then as well, it'll work off the battery when you're towing it. And if you're plugged in, then you've got a nice big fridge, just like at your house, where you can store all of your food, and a large freezer as well. Lastly, in the living area, you've got your entertainment area. So there's a TV back here, so you can put up to a 50-inch television there. You've got your entertainment area as well as your speakers. So you've got sound inside and outside the trailer, and all of your hookups are here. Then you've got extra storage there, and underneath a great place to put your shoes under there. All right, let's go around and we'll take a look at the bedroom area and end with the bathroom. So the bedroom in this trailer, you've got a walk-around bed. You've got windows on both sides of the bed, which do open. You've got storage all the way around the bed as well. And then, of course, storage under the bed. The heat is ducted through the floor into here, and it's ducted through the ceiling for the air conditioning. You've got a spot for a TV, but what's a little unusual with this trailer compared to others is you actually have a secondary closet. So you've got a spot here to be able to put all of your clothes, and you've got some drawers for the socks and underwear. And for me, that's where I always put my baseball hats. So you've got a great spot there, and you've got lots of room at the end of the bed. So you can see I'm standing at the end of the bed. Often that's an issue in smaller trailers, but not in this one. You've got lots of room in that shower to be able to get around. Lots of room around the toilet area as well. And then in the vanity, you've got some storage in there. So just a really well laid out bathroom for, again, a 24-foot trailer. This is the Avenger 24 RLS. Available during the virtual RV show. We've got it on for a great price, as you can see, and we want to hear from you. So please give us a call, 905-655-8613, or give us a text at that number, and we want to set up a time to meet with you and show you this great trailer. We have some other great deals as well. In fact, my friend Peter is waiting at a 23-foot Grey Wolf right now to show you that great trailer.
Thank you, Jamie. As I said before, every trailer has a personality, and we have to find the right personality to match you and your family. This is the Grey Wolf 23MK. Now, you're not supposed to have favorites, and I don't. But if I had a favorite, it would be this trailer. There's so much to like about it. So let's take a look up front. We'll start there. As you see right here, there's a big pass-through here. Lots of space inside there. There is a motion light for you, a place to put your picnic table if you have a smaller one, and all the picnic chairs and those types of things, all the bulky items. Up front, we have 2 propane tanks in a hard case shell. We have a Group 24 battery. You'll also see that this is a quick drop jack. So the same bit that you would use to put the stabilizer up and down, you also use it right here. So it goes up and down very, very quickly. A very nice touch to the Grey Wolf brand. As we move along the front, as usual, we do have an awning with an electric awning with LED lights, indoor-outdoor speakers. You can actually, if you notice this right here, you can see that you can take your TV from inside and you can put it outside and hook it up for movies under the stars. There is a very, very nice kitchen here. We have a hot and cold running water. We have an ice maker, and then we do have the fridge. So you can have all the beverages that you want, nice and cool out here for you. And on a nice hot day, you don't have to go inside in order to enjoy a cool beverage. There is a dog latch here for Fido or Rover, just to hook them on right here so everything's okay, instead of a picnic table where they run around and get hooked up all the time. Nice solid steps, as we always talk about. Very good for safety, a nice big grab rail. So as we go inside, you can see that the furnishings in this trailer are absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice interior. Grey Wolf has done a very good job with this. The overall brand Cherokee is one of the most popular brands in North America right now. You can see that there is a nice solid surface countertop. There is a beautiful, beautiful deep sink. And you can take the spout off, and you can do all the extra things that you need to do when it comes to cleaning out your dishes and things like that. There's a 3-burner stove. Just pop this up when you're ready to use it. And then when you're done, you just bring this down again and gives you extra space. Now watch this with the cutting board, okay? You can pop this cutting board off. You can use it when you want for serving. And then also you just pop it back right there, and it's going to stay in place. Microwave, heat up all those extra things that just takes a minute. Cupboard space up here. So this is actually very, very deep. So you can get a lot of bulky things that you want to keep out of the way in here. And you can just put them up there out of the way, and they're not going to move, which is awesome. We do have a nice big fridge. Look at the size of that one. That is absolutely gorgeous. Less trips to the grocery store, which we all like, because you can take a lot with you from home and just fill this up. And it's absolutely beautiful. In the back, this is one nice feature. You have beautiful, comfortable couch here. We have zebra blinds, so you can kind of adjust them to bring in as much light as you want, a little or a lot. This is really, really nice and comfortable. So when you do have company, they can sit here and enjoy talking with you over here at the U Dinette. Take a look at this. This is big. And it's very, very comfortable. Obviously, this pops down and you go down into a bed, and you can sleep 2 adults very comfortably on here. And one nice thing is this drawer here is the depth. I won't pull it all out, but it's the depth of the whole bench. So there's a lot of space. Anything here that you need to put in there that's bulky, you put it in here. It is out of the way, and it's just awesome. As you come around to this side, there is a beautiful fireplace, and this actually does throw off heat, okay? About 5,000 BTUs. You pop your television up here. You do have all the spots down there for extra space in case some of you still have VCRs and VCR tapes. More space down here. And you do have your AM, FM radio with Bluetooth capability. Like I said, indoor, outdoor speakers. Now, the difference in the floor plan for this one is the bathroom's in the middle, and it really does open up this washroom a lot. This is very, very big. You see a beautiful shower there with glass doors. You walk around to this side, and once again, just look at all that cupboard space. There's tons of cupboard space in here for you to put everything that you need and not have to worry about it at all. When you walk into the bedroom, there is a queen bed. It is a walk-around bed. Lots of space above the bed. You see the reading lamps there. You see the wardrobe on either side. They're nice and deep. There is tons of space, and this is very, very well appointed. That's one thing about the Grey Wolf brand. What you're really getting here is some of the quality that you would find in a fiberglass or fifth wheel trailer in an aluminum trailer. Very, very well built. So we really, really like, and as I said, I do like this brand a lot, and I do like this trailer a lot. This is the 23MK, a beautiful couples trailer. And you can talk to us about it at 905-655-8613. 905-655-8613 on for a great price right now. Just give us a call or give us a text. We would love to have a chat with you.
Why do grown-ups have to lose their childhood? Running on a treadmill instead of running free. Making appointments, not memories. I thought growing up meant being a kid and getting away with it. I want to crawl, hike, and jump. I want to use my outdoor voice. That's the kind of grown-up I want to be. Let's bring back wildhood.
So it's time for another giveaway. The giveaway this time is the Yeti Day Trip lunch bag, an 18-ounce Yeti bottle, and then the cup cap. The lucky winner of this is...
If you purchase an RV from Campkins between January 27th to February 13th, your name will be entered to win $2,500 off your new RV. An exclusive grand prize from Campkins RV Center. Now that's exciting.
Well, that was a great prize, and we're hoping that you're having a lot of fun here at the RV Winter Wonderland virtual RV show. We're having a great time, and we want to be sure that you know we're inviting you to come on out to our lot this weekend and see some of these great units and see if we can find you the right RV so that you are ready for spring. Once the winter is gone, you want to be ready to go. So you can call us or text us at 905-655-8613 and book your appointment spot now because they are limited, and we want to make sure that we have people coming in a timely manner. With COVID-19 and everything, we want to make sure that we're all organized with that. So make sure you make that appointment. If you saw one of the trailers that you like today, we want to make sure that we get you in here to actually see the unit. Speaking about units and trailers, I want to introduce you to the Avenger 28 REI. This is actually the biggest couples trailer that we're showing today. It's around 33 feet long, and it's a 28-foot interior living space. What's great about it is inside it has opposing slides, so it's very, very large. On the outside, you get to see the Avenger, the typical stuff. It's got the solar prep, it's got dual propane tanks, all that stuff on the front. But then here on the side, you can see you've actually got two awnings. So if you go and you have a large campsite, you actually have tons of outdoor space because not only do you have an awning on the body of the trailer, but you also have an awning on the body of the slide. But what's really spectacular about this trailer is what's inside. So let's go inside and have a look at this great 2021 Avenger 28 REI, available now at this RV show. So you can see inside is absolutely spacious. I'm standing behind an island, which gives you tons of countertop space. It has these beautiful seamless countertops. It's got the undermount stainless steel sink, tons of drawers and cabinets, great storage here, and lots of room to get around. You can see I've got lots of space here. You've got more cabinets, a pot drawer. You've got your glass top stove. Again, more countertop spaces, a great spot to put your toaster. You've got more cabinets, and then this great big 11 cubic foot 12 volt fridge, which is excellent. And then another pantry. So what's great about having the pantry right here is that all your food is easily accessible, and these are deep cabinets, so you can get lots in there, which is great. Then beside that, you've got this great entertainment area. You've got some shelves. here. You've got a spot here to put some DVDs, or if you want to add a satellite receiver or something, it would go here. You've got your entertainment area, and you've got a beautiful fireplace, which will give heat. You have some cubbies here as well for more storage. And then you've got a 50-inch television that actually comes with the trailer, and that'll aim towards where you're sitting because there's lots of seating area in this trailer. Here at the back, you can see we've got a large couch, which will fold flat into a bed. We've got cup holders here that have USB chargers, and they light up as well. You have windows all the way around, so you open those up on a cool day, and it gives you a nice cross breeze, and it's very, very comfortable. Right across from the TV, you can see here that you have reclining chairs. So here you've got a spot where you can put your remote controls. Again, you got more cup holders because you can't have enough cup holders when you're camping. And then you've got a place to lounge and relax because these do recline, which is great. And then you've got your dinette beside it. Again, both with large windows, and then there's storage underneath that dinette, and you've got a spot here for people to sit, play, cards, whatever they want. But what's really fantastic is if you just take a look at the space that we have in this trailer, on for a great price as well. You can see the price right available here, and we have these available for you for the RV show. So really, really great living space in this trailer. Let's check out the bedroom. So you can see you've got lots of room around the bed. You've got windows on both sides of the bed for cross ventilation, as well as lots of storage. What's great is you do have room at the end of the bed to walk around. There's heat ducted in there as well as air conditioning. So it's a really, really well laid out bedroom. And then there's an ensuite door into the bathroom. So in the bathroom, you can see you've got a glass shower. You've got some storage cabinets in the bathroom, as well as lots of room around the toilet. So there's lots of place to put things away and also to use the washroom. This is the Avenger 28 REI, available now at Campkin's. We hope that you come on out to our RV show and check it out. And now we're actually going to go to Peter and Chloe, who are in another great couples trailer called the Apex 265. Why don't you take it away, Peter?
Thank you, Jamie. Chloe, we have an Apex 265 RBSS. Now, Apex has been traveling North America for over 50 years. In fact, Apex, myself, and Tim Hortons are all the same age. This is a fiberglass trailer made out of Azdel. We talked about that earlier. Azdel is very, very water resistant. It is about 50% lighter than wood, and it's also 3 times the insulation value. So you get a lot in this beautiful Apex trailer. Why don't we start up front? What you're going to see is we do have double propane tanks. We do have a power jack on this one. Nice big front window on the Apex brand. So you get lots of light coming in, and we'll see that once we go inside.
I noticed that this is a different latch than I've seen before. What's so special about that one?
Yeah. Well, you're right. It is a different latch. We call it a slam bang latch. As we move across, you'll see that this actually is a very, very big awning. It has LED lights, and this is an awning that actually covers up the outdoor kitchen.
I love this outdoor kitchen. It's very nice that you can actually access this and the fridge.
Now, when you take a look, we have 3 solid steps as you go in. Also, the nice big grab rail. And when you go inside, you're going to see that this is very, very well appointed. The luxury inside is very, very nice. And a lot of people love this trailer for a number of reasons, which we will point out to you.
What is this first door here in the front?
Okay, well, actually, this is a cupboard. Now, when you take a look at this, you're going to be very, very surprised because this is very, very deep. All those things that you want out of the way, this is where you put them.
Oh, that's awesome. It's great that there's a spot where you can put your jackets, your shoes, and kind of hide them.
Yeah, exactly. The entertainment center's here. Your speakers, your AM, FM radio, Bluetooth ready. They even put space above right here because everywhere they can put something so you can put things in, they certainly do it. When we go over to the kitchen, you see a nice fridge, very nice size fridge. Lots of space because we're always hungry when we're outside, that's for sure. And this does one on electric and propane.
Wow, this kitchen has a ton of counter space.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes we call this the grandparents' trailer. So you have the grandparents up front, and then we'll see there's space for the kids and there's space for the parents. But this is technically a couple's trailer, but there's lots of space here. And the sink covers do make a big difference because it gives you so much extra space when you're preparing food.
For sure.
We have a 3-burner stove with glass countertop, Put it down, gives you extra space once again for preparing food. Nice little oven here. Put in a pizza or whatever you kind of cook there. And we do have a couple of drawers here and space. So they've really maximized on the space in the Apex. And also the interior and the wood design is very, very nice. When we take a look in the bedroom, we do have a walk-around bed. We do have wardrobes on either side. So there's lots of space in here to move around, and to get around is very, very easy. You won't be on top of each other trying to do that.
Oh, and they've also included a couple drawers here, which is a great feature to have. Extra storage, extra space.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And then above that is the place to put the television. Well, you're right. The extra drawers are very, very helpful when it comes to that. When we move in here back to the living room, you're going to see that this is a very big U-dinette, and it's very, very comfortable. So like I was saying, you can't put the kids on this. There's also a space, as in all the Apexes, there's space in under, and it's very deep because it goes the depth of the bench itself. So there's lots of extra storage space here. Nice, comfortable couch, and that is across from the entertainment center. And this is a tri-fold pull-out, so we can put the parents here, the kids on the dinette. So there's lots of extra space if you do have some company. If not, this is still a beautiful trailer for 2 people. Now, the pièce de résistance is the bathroom. This is a rear bath, which makes it very, very big. There is a barn door here, and you can see there's lots of space in the cupboard. In the bathroom. You can see how deep the whole cupboard is, and we have a nice glass door. There's places to hang your clothes up there. Now, this is big enough that you can change in without any problem, and we do have the cupboard doors there too. So this is a beautiful trailer. We sell a lot of Apexes because people love the quality, and they love the design, and they love the interiors. This is the Apex 265 RBSS, 905-655-8613. That's the number to call or text, 905-655-8613. We've been doing tips and tricks throughout the virtual RV show, and Jamie's going to be right up talking about waste storage tanks.
So today we're going to be covering your sewer systems. It's a crappy job. No one really wants to do it. No one really wants to talk about it. But it is something that you're going to have to do. So Jamie's going to give a couple of tips and tricks on how to make it a bit easier for you.
Hi everybody, just a couple of tips about when you go to dump the tanks on your trailer. Once you have it all hooked up with the hoses and everything, we just want to make sure you know a couple things. One is, at a provincial park, there is a red hose and a blue hose. The red hose is the one you use to clean out your sewer hose and do all that kind of stuff. The blue hose is for filling up your fresh tank, so don't get those confused. As well, when you go to dump your tanks, make sure you always dump your black tank first and then dump your gray tank, because you want to make sure that you get the solids out first, and then the wastewater in your gray tank will come out second. Another little tip is when you're using the black tank flush, you want to make sure that you're doing that on an empty tank so that the sprinklers that are inside that tank will be able to hit the sides of the tank. So you want to empty it first, then use the black tank flush. If you don't have a black tank flush, you can get one of these. This is called a hydro flush, and you can see it has a hose attachment actually on the elbow of the clear clear elbow that goes on your tank. So this will work like a black tank flush and actually put water up into your tank, and then you can see that it's cleaning as fluid is going through there, and once the fluid is clear, you know you're done. The other tip is, once you're done draining all your tanks and everything's done, you should go fill up the toilet with water and flush it once, maybe twice, to get a little bit of water in there, and then put your chemical in there, so that when you're not using your trailer, some chemical is sitting in the tank and it has a little bit of water in there too. That's called charging your tank. So you want to make sure that you have a little bit of chemical and water in your tank so that the next time you go to use it, it's fresh and clean and ready to go. So just like I was talking about in the tanks, you do need a chemical to be able to turn the waste into a slurry and also get rid of any kind of bad smell or sewer smell or anything like that. We recommend the QuickZyme sachets. These sachets, you put some water in your toilet, and then you fill up the bowl and drop one of these in, and it will dissolve, and then you flush it down the toilet, and this will be in your tank. And what it is it's a natural enzyme, and so it basically goes ahead and it deodorizes, and it will digest, the enzymes that are in this will digest and turn all of the waste into a slurry. Then you fill your tank up with water, and when you go to drain it, it will all come out of the tank. So you make sure you get some good chemicals in your tank to make sure that that whole process goes smoothly. Well, Peter, this is the last trailer for today.
Really?
Yes, only for today though, because we got 2 more days. We've got so many great trailers to show people, And I tell you, there's more. So are you excited?
I am excited, Jamie.
I tell you, it's the Winter Wonderland RV show. Or even though it might be winter outside, we're warm and we're camping inside.
It's a great thing.
Absolutely. So, hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, so let's continue on. So this, Peter, is the Avenger 27 RBS.
Real nice.
This is one of our most popular couples trailers. People love it because it's got a great big bathroom inside.
Okay.
It's got an outdoor kitchen.
Okay.
It's got spots for people to sleep that aren't bunks, so that if you bring somebody, they're comfortable.
Right.
And it's just laid out really well and a great value. So let's check it out.
Okay.
All right. First of all, tell us all about the outdoor kitchen, Peter.
Well, this outdoor kitchen, as you can see, it's very, very big. You do have spots for the beverages, and you can cook up some nice bacon and eggs in the morning or just boil the coffee. And this has a drained sink on it with hot and cold running water. So that is a nice touch.
Yeah, definitely the drained sink is nice because this drains into the tank, so you don't have gray water going anywhere, which a lot of outdoor kitchens just have a dump sink.
Right.
This one is drained,
Yep.
which is nice. Big electric awning.
Yeah, I can see that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so you got lots of space to sit out in your lawn chair,
Yep.
relax and have a good time. And then you got plugs here, so you can plug in whatever you want. Let's go inside and have a look.
Okay, and I can see once again these guys have a very, very nice big solid step.
Yes, easy to get into so you don't fall down.
Right, exactly.
All right, so when you walk into the trailer, the first thing that you see is a big dinette. Big dinette matters because, number one, everyone can get around it to eat. But why else does it matter, Peter?
I think because this is what you're talking about with the space for extra people if you need them.
That's right. So if you do have the grandkids come, you can put this down and turn it into a bed, and you still got a space to walk to get to the back of the trailer, which is great. And then beside it, it has a couch, which will go down into a bed, which is great as well. So there's lots of extra sleeping space. And what's great, too, is the couch is directly across from the television.
And Jamie, that is a big TV.
That's a big TV. And you know why you need a big TV in a trailer like this?
Jamie, why do we need a big TV in a trailer
Because
like
usually
this?
when you're camping, it is baseball season, and everybody I know is a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Of course.
And so you got to watch them on HD TV,
There
right?
you go.
Absolutely. And then there's a great storage cabinet underneath it as well, so you can store all of your different camping items, some cards and games and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a cutout at the bottom for your shoes. Then the kitchen area, it's a great big fridge. Why don't you open that up, Peter, show people the size of it inside there.
There you go. Folks, take a look at this. This is like the Grand Canyon in there. Like, it's very, very deep.
It is. It's actually 11 cubic square feet, which is about the same size as a small fridge at home. You got a glass top stove, which you can use for extra countertop space. You've got seamless countertops. You've got an undermount sink. You've got the great, crazy magnetic dish rack / hot pan holder there. I tell you, it's ingenious. What's the word? Ingenious. My goodness, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
All right, you got your microwave, and then you got some storage. What about the bedroom, Peter? What do you think about that?
Well, the bedroom's nice because it does have a walk-around queen bed. You can see in here there's lots of storage above the bed, so you can put all those extra things up there. And it does have a very nice deep wardrobe on either side. So there's lots of space in here for all the things that you need. And also one nice feature about this one is there's no curtain, there is an actual pocket door. So a nice wood door to give you extra privacy.
They call that a barn door.
A barn door.
What did your mom say about a barn door? Isn't there a phrase, something on the broadside of a barn door? I don't know. It's too long too late in the day for that, I guess. Ducted heat through the floor. That's what these black vents are.
Okay.
You've got ducted air conditioning through the ceiling. So that way the heat is spread out evenly throughout the trailer, and so is the air conditioning. But the pièce de résistance, did you like that?
I loved that.
Is the washroom
And
in
I
this
love
trailer.
this
This is the
washroom.
biggest washroom we have in any trailer we sell. So you've got a toilet with a cabinet behind it and lots of room around the toilet, and then you've got a massive shower in there, which is absolutely huge. I mean, even two could fit in there. I don't know why necessarily, but two could fit in there. Then you've got a vanity at the back, but then you've got these closets here. So if you check out these closet doors, Peter, you can put all of your clothes, your linens, everything in this closet. Why does that matter?
Well, everybody's always looking for extra space.
Yeah.
And now you know where it is. We would say there's thousands of space in this, my son. Thousands.
That's what they'd say in Newfoundland, thousands of space. But I will tell you what's great too is the fact that you can actually have your shower in the morning and get dressed in the washroom, which in most trailers, that's just not doable. So it's pretty incredible. So last trailer of the day, the Avenger 27 RBS. available here at Campkins. We say it's worth the hurdle.
Myrtle.
That's right. You can come on out and help us help you find your RV dreams come true. And as well, we really are glad that you're here with us for the virtual RV show. So come on, check us out. Give us a call. What's the number?
905-655-8613.
Or you can give us a text and make sure that we meet up with you and we're able to show you this trailer yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're signing off for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
If you purchase an RV from Campkins between January 27th to February 13th, your name will be entered to win $2,500 off your new RV. An exclusive grand prize from Campkins RV Center. Now that's exciting.
Well, folks, we want to thank you so much for watching the first day of our RV Winter Wonderland virtual RV show. It was a great day and we had lots of fun. But I do want to tell you that we are really hoping that you will come down and see us this weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we're actually going to have an outdoor RV space available for you to see these trailers yourself. Yes, that's right. In the winter, we've got it all lit up. We've got special treats for you when you come down. So it's going to be a really, really great time, but you got to text and book your spot to make sure that we can get you in here and everybody can keep the proper distance away from each other while we do this. And we've got lots of things happening tomorrow. So we're going to be airing the second day of our RV show. And what are we showing tomorrow?
Bunks, bunks, bunks.
Bunks! That's right. All of our bunk models are going to be in one day, from little tiny 16-footers all the way up to humongous bunk models. And that's just going to be absolutely amazing. What else do we have tomorrow, Peter?
We have more of everything. We have more giveaways. We have more contests, and we have more tips and tricks. But wait, there's even more. Chloe.
There's also going to be some fun cooking tips and also some extra deals on parts.
So we have an action-packed day for you tomorrow. We want to make sure that you watch tomorrow. And when you see that trailer that you like and you want to know more about it, we want to hear from you. 905-655-8613. Let's set up that appointment so you can come down to our RV Winter Wonderland and you can experience the RV magic. Looking forward to seeing you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.